Welcome to the Shred Zone. Oh, there you are. Welcome to the Shred Zone. Today we're going to have a look at string bending technique. Note the bloody bends. Bending strings is one of the most effective and powerful ways to elicit emotion from the listener. And now I'll bend this guitar pick. Shit, it's too thick. Oh yeah. Virtually every iconic guitar solo you've ever heard uses string bending technique. The Stairway to Heaven solo, Freebird, Comfortably Numb, Hit Me Baby One More Time. Wait. Son of a bitch. Now, before you get all bent out of shape, let's talk about my approach to bends. Instead of taking a note from a scale for a ride across the fretboard, I like to extract bends from chord shapes. And why the hell would you do that, Shredmasterscott? And the answer is, because it sounds crazy. Crazy good! Before you're ready to bend over and take it, let's get to the lesson at hand. There's a hand. We're going to travel across the pond and use the progression from Comfortably Numb as a chordal bending test subject. Using each of these magic chords will construct a bending fiasco that would leave David Gilmore horrified. Love you, Dave. Now grab your axe and get ready to create some string bending sorcery. Yes, I'd like that very much. Okay, let's get to the string bending, son. Now for the first chord, which is B minor, we're actually going to use a D chord shape. And once we bend the proper note, it's going to formulate a B minor chord. Shape number 1 is a D chord on the 14th fret. So what you do is you take your D that you normally play down here, crank it up here, and what we're going to do is finger this a little bit differently. So you got 14th fret with your middle finger on G, 15th fret on the B string with pinky, and then ring finger on the 14th fret of the high E string. The reason for this fingering is so that we can get the index finger behind the middle finger. Give that brother a little help when we're cranking that G string up. You're so smart, Shredmaster. I know. Then you bend the G string up a full step. Yeah. Shape number 2 for the A chord is going to be 12th fret of the G string with your middle, 14th fret of the B string with your pinky, 12th fret of the high E string with your index, and then you're going to crank the G string again up a full step. Lord help us. And that's why they call them the bloody bends. Ouch! Chord number 3 is a G chord. And what we're going to be doing is using a D minor shape that you normally play down here. Scoot that shit up to the 14th fret. So we've got middle finger on 14 of G, ring finger on 12 of B, and then index finger goes on the 10th fret of the high E string. So you're going to take the G string, bend it up a half step this time, praise the Lord. And that gives you your G chord. Now the interesting thing here is you actually start with a minor chord. You start with B minor here, and then when you bend the note, it becomes a major chord. It's almost like switching your sexuality back and forth. Gay, straight. Gay, straight. Gay, straight, gay, straight, gay, straight. Really, Shredmaster? Is that what it's like? Now to illustrate the E minor chord, we're going to take a very common bend, actually, and what you're going to do is bar your pinky on the top 2 strings, B and high E on the 12th fret, and then you've got the G string on the 11th fret, and you bend that G string up a half step. Easy money. Now you're going to hate me for this last one, but it's got to be done. We've got index finger on the 9th fret of the G string, pinky finger on the 12th fret of the B string, and then middle finger on the 10th fret of the high E string. And then you're going to crank that G string for all you're worth up a whole step with just the index finger. If your fingers haven't bled yet, they probably are now. Bring on the pain! God, it hurts. Hope you enjoyed that string bending insanity. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Click the notification bell to see my uploads. Watch all my videos on YouTube. Send me all your money. Yeah, send me all your money. Like that one. And that's about it. But seriously, send me all your money. Hoping to get the bends from all this nonsense. Okay, I think that's all the bending jokes I got. Let me know if I missed any in the comments below. That's a wrap for this lesson. You can stay up to date with the Shred Zone by following me on social media. Type in Shredmasterscott to YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. Until next time, shred till you're dead.